Good evening to all of you. I hope you can hear me clearly. Right, so Hirusha, I think you are ready for the lesson today.
Good afternoon, teacher. I'm ready.
Right, okay. So I think you might remember that I asked you to do this exercise at home as a homework if it is possible. So were you able to do this, Hirusha?
Yes, teacher. I'm finished this homework.
Right, very good. Okay. Right, so shall we check the answers then? Just give me a minute. Right, okay, so what we are supposed to do is we have been given a dialogue and we need to complete the remaining parts where we are given with blanks with the phrases which are given in this box, right? Okay, so let's see what we need to fill these blanks with, right? Okay, so I will just start reading. So when we are coming into these blank spaces, Hirusha, you can give your answer, right? Okay. Yalini, so what are your plans for this weekend? Nipuna, I don't know. Do you have any plans? Pavit, yes, Hirusha, you can give your answer here.
About going to the book exhibition.
Yes, very good. How about going to the book exhibition? Right. Okay. So how about going to the book exhibition? Right. Okay. And then Yalini, that sounds great. Let's ask Rajeshwari and her brother to join us. Deshan, yes. Hirosha, maybe you can fill in the blanks.
Saturday morning is better.
Okay. Are you sure that we should have it here? Right, okay, it's okay. We'll keep it here, right? So we'll keep it as it is here. We will move on to the next one, right? Okay. Yalini, can't you come to my place? Nipuna, good idea again. My blank. So Hirosha, would you like to try answer here?
Mother will join us too.
Yes, very good. My mother will join us too. Right. Okay. And then we will move on to the next one. Yalini, if she's coming, my mother will surely give me permission. Deshan, when should we meet? I think blank. So what do you think we should have here?
I think they 11th like it too.
Okay, so we will keep it also as it is, right? So I will just draw out what we have already selected, right? And then we have mother will join us too here. Right, so I will just cut off the ones which we have already selected. Right, so these two we have already selected. Right, okay. So we will move on, right? So we will keep this one for the time being, and then we will go to the next one. Pavit, well, We'll get together by 7:30 in the morning and leave by 8. Yalini, blank. So what do you think we should be getting here?
We can have breakfast.
Yes, very good. We can have breakfast. We can have breakfast at my place before we leave, right? So that means we have used this one as well, right? Okay, so now we will move back to the blanks, right? So here, Hirusha, in this dialogue, Yalini says, that sounds great. Let's ask Rajeshwari and her brother, right? So they are talking about two other people, right? So the answer you gave here was, yes, Saturday morning is better, right? But just think, right? Here, Yalini කියන්නේ අපි රාජේශ්වරී සහ එයාගේ සහෝදරයාටත් කියමු අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙන්න කියලා. එතකොට ඒ වගේ තැනකට අපිට සෙනසුරාදා හම්බ වෙමුයි කියන එක ගැලපෙනවා වගේද කියන එක චුට්ටක් කල්පනා කරලා බලන්න. Right? And the other one here. Deshan asks, when should we meet? When? What is the meaning of when?
This Sinhalese is kavadada.
Yes, exactly. Very good. So we say, when should we meet? So they are talking about a day to meet. Kavadada api meet wenne. So එතනට I think මෙතනට මොන වගේ දෙයක්ද ගැලපෙන්නේ?
කවදාද කියපු නිසා ටීචර් Saturday morning is better කියන එක නේද?
Yes, very good. Very good that you understood it by yourself. Saturday morning is better, right? So this is a small hint which you will be getting, right? මේ වගේ දෙනකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පොඩි hint එකක් දෙනවා අර මේ කවදාද කියන එක. එතකොට අපි දවසක් ගැන කතා කරන්නේ. එතකොට ඊළඟට එන වාක්‍යයත් ඒකට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න ඕනේ. Right? So we remain with they will like it too. Right? මෙතනත් ඔයාලට පොඩි hint එකක් තියෙනවා. මෙතන කියන්නේ අපි රාජේශ්වරී සහ එයාගේ සහෝදරයාගෙන් අහමු. එතකොට මේගොල්ලෝ වෙන කෙනෙක් ගැන කතා කරන්නේ. So the remaining phrase you have they ඒගොල්ලෝ කියන එකෙන් තමයි මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. Right? So you can see that it will be they'll like it too. Right? එහෙනම් අපි මෙතනදී යාලිනී කියන්නේ වෙන පුද්ගලයෝ දෙන්නෙක් ගැන. එතකොට ඒකට සම්බන්ධ වෙලා කියනවායි කියන්නේ ඒ දෙන්න ගැන යමක්. එතකොට ඒ දෙන්න ගැන යමක් කියන්නේ ඇත්තට මෙතන නමෙන් කියන්නේ but they කියනලා තමයි කියන්නේ. Right? So yes, they will like it too because මේ යාලිනී පවිත් සහ නිපුණ ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි plan කරන්නේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ plan කරලා කියන අපි අරගොල්ලොන්ටත් කියමු කියලා. එතකොට අපි ඒගොල්ලොන්ටත් කියමු කිව්වහම ඔව් ඒගොල්ලොත් ඒකට කැමති වෙයි කියන එක තමයි මෙතනට වඩාම සුදුසු වෙන්නේ. Right? So this should be yes, they will like it too. Right? And the other one is I just noticed metana puta they apostrophe L. මේ තියෙන 11 නෙවෙයි L අකුරු දෙකක්. Right? You know we can say they will like it. Right? So I will just write it here. We know when we write, we can say they will like it too. I will add that one also. So we can write here they will. අපි මේ they will කියන වචන දෙක එකතු කරලා අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් they'll. එතකොට එහෙම කියනවා නම් මේකට කියන්නේ අපි apostrophe ලකුණ අර උඩින් එන්නේ කමාව. Right? they will කියන එක වෙනුවට අපිට W අකුරයි I අකුරයි අයින් කරලා මෙතන apostrophe එකත් එක්ක L අකුරු දෙකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඒක අපි කියවන්න ඕනේ they'll like it too. right? ඒ කියන්නේ අපි නිකන් වචන පොඩ්ඩක් අර අපි සිංහලෙන් කරන්නේ වචන ලොක් කරනවා කියලා ඒ වගේ in English also we can just reduce the number of words. කියන අපේ තිබ්බ වචන දෙක වෙනුවට අපි එක වචනයක් ලියනවා. එතකොට අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන් they'll like it too. Right? So same thing.
I understood. This example is I am, I'm.
Yes, exactly. I am, I'm. You can say she will. Sorry, she will. And also same time you can say she'll. Right? He will, he'll. Right? So yes, exactly. I am, I'm. Right? So the same way you can write or you can reduce this they will into they'll. Right? She'll, he'll. Right? So likewise, we can just reduce the number of words we have. Right? So I hope you understood that. Right, and last time actually we started discussing or we started reading these words and we understood some of the words as well, right? So I think we stopped it from here, right? So we checked what are the meanings of these different words, right? Okay, so just before moving on to discussing the meanings of this word, Hirusha, do you remember what do we mean by pliers? Do you remember? Pliers, what do we mean by pliers?
Underwear.
Yes, very good, underwear, right? And maybe this one. Can you read this word?
Pleasure.
Yes, very good. Okay. And can you remember the meaning of plumber?
No, teacher.
Okay, plumber. I think you might remember I said that we need, when we have pipes or fittings, right? So when they are damaged, there will be some person who will be coming to our home and he will fix it, right? You can අපේ ගෙවල් වල තියෙන pipe ඒ වගේ ඒවා කැඩුනහම ගෙදරට ඇවිල්ලා ඒවා හදන්නේ. අන්න ඒ පුද්ගලයාට තමයි අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන්නේ plumber. Right?
ජලනල කාර්යය teacher.
අන්න right. හරියටම හරි. Right? So ඒ වගේ ඒවා පොඩි පොඩි ඒවා දැන් මම කියනකොට හරියටම දන්නේ නැතිව නම් චුට්ටක් ඔය හරිය ලියා ගන්න. එතකොට ආයෙත් පස්සේ දවසකට මේක බලලා මතක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් නේ. Right. Okay. So we will start discussing these words today. Right. Okay. So the first one, pray. Pray. So what do we mean by pray, Hirosha? Do you know what do we mean by pray?
No, teacher.
Right, it's okay. So what do we mean by pray? Let's say, so I suppose you are Buddhist, right?
Yes, teacher, I am Buddhist.
Right, okay, but I don't think that you pray at when you are going to the temple, but do you have any friends who are maybe who are Catholics? Katolika යාළුවෝ කවුරුත් ඉන්නවද ඔයාට?
Oh, teacher.
right. කතෝලික යාළුවෝ පල්ලියට ගියාම මොනවාද කරන්නේ? දන්නවද?
ඒගොල්ලෝ ටීචර් මේ බයිබලය අදහනව නේද?
ඔව්. ඒගොල්ලෝ බයිබලය අදහනවා. පල්ලියට ගිහිල්ලා ඔයා දැකලා තියෙනවද? අත් දෙක එකතු කරලා වැඳගෙන දන ගහලා මොනවා හරි කරන අය වගේ යමක් දැකලා තියෙනවද?
ඔව් ටීචර්.
ඒකට මොකද්ද කියන්නේ සිංහලෙන්? මෙන්න මේ වගේ.
යාඥා කරනවා.
very good. yes. ඒගොල්ලෝ යාඥා කරනවා. යාඥා කරනවා කියන එකට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ pray. right? Pray. So maybe it can be Catholics, it can be Muslims. They go to, if they are Catholics, they will go to the church and they will pray, right? And if they are Muslims, they will go to the mosque and they will pray, right? But I don't think Buddhist, you do not say that you pray, right? ඔගොල්ලෝ යාඥා කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ නෑ නේද පන්සලට ගියාම?
නෑ ටීචර්.
And right, so that is the difference, right? So pray means maybe you might go to the you may go to the church or you may go to the mosque and you will talk with your God, right? යාඥා කරනවා කියලා කරනවා කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ යාළුවා ගිහිල්ලා ඒගොල්ලෝ අදහන දෙවියන් සමග කතා කරනවා. ඒකට තමයි pray යාඥා කරනවා කියන්නේ. ඒකට අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන්නේ pray. Right. Okay. The next word, place. Do you know what do we mean by place?
Yes teacher. ස්ථානය.
Yes, very good. Sthana, right? So it can be our house, it can be our school, it can be the temple, it can be the church, any place. Right. So the next word, prize. Do you know what do we mean by prize?
No teacher.
Okay, so what do we mean by prize is it is another word which we can use instead of gift, right? So I think we talked about gift. Tag කියන්නේ අපිට tag කියන එකට we can say in English gift, we can say present, or else we can also use the word prize, right? So this prize, P-R-I-Z-E, right? So you need to remember, you can see here another prize, right? So what do we mean by this prize? Do you know?
How many prize? Miller.
Yes, very good. Miller, right? So here what do we mean by prize is Miller. යම් කිසි එකක වටිනාකමකින්. හැබැයි මෙතන prize කියන්නේ P-R-I-Z-E, ඒ කියන්නේ tag කියන එක. Right. And this word, principal. So do you know who is principal?
Principal is school main person.
Yes, you are correct. Right, sorry. So principal means, yes, that is the head of the school, right? So he is the person who is managing the school, right? Okay, and then we can move on to this word because we have already discussed price, press. So what do we mean by press?
No teacher.
Right, okay, so here press we might have two meanings, right? So one, press means when we have, let's say in your computer, you have different keys, right? ඔගොල්ලන් computer එකේ keyboard එකේ එහෙම නැත්නම් laptop එකේ keyboard එකේ තියෙනවනේ දෙකේ අකුරු. ඒක අපි ඔබනවනේ. ඒක අපි ඔබන්න ඕනේ මොකක් හරි අපිට type කරන්න ඕන නම්. එතකොට ඒක අපි එකට අපි කියන්නේ press. Right? So that means when I'm typing in the computer, I need to press the relevant keys to type, right? So one meaning for press means api e wage yamak obanawa කියන එක. It can be even a ball, right? So I can say I press the ball inside the water. මම වතුර ඇතුළට බෝලයක් දාලා ඒක තද කරන් ඉන්නවා නම් ඒකට අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් I am pressing the ball inside the water, right? And there is another word or another meaning. තව අර්ථයක් තියෙනවා. We can say press. අපි දන්නවා මේ පුවත්පත්, right? පුවත්පත් මුද්‍රණය කරන්නේ. අන්න ඒ එකටත් අපි කියනවා press කියලා, right? So පුවත්පත් මුද්‍රණය කරන තැනට අපි කියනවා press කියලා, right? So we can use both the meanings, right? So it can be we are giving some, we could say some force to keep something going inside, right? So keys, we can type keys, we can press keys to type, or else even we know newspapers will be published in a press office, right? So මුද්‍රණ කාර්යාලයක් කියලා කියනවනේ. ඒතර මේ මුද්‍රණ කාර්යාලය කියන එකට අපි කියනවා press office, right? Okay. And then word prints. I know you should be surely knowing this word, prints.
Prince is son on King Kumaraya.
Yes, very good. So son of the king. Yes, or maybe we can say the person who may become a king in the future, right? Prince. Okay. And then plane. Do you know what we mean by plane?
Plane is aeroplane.
Yes, yes. Okay, so we can use aeroplane. So the proper word is actually aeroplane, right? So when we are writing, it is not recommended. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ලියන භාෂාවේදී aeroplane කියන වචනය තමයි හරියම වචනය. නමුත් සමහර අවස්ථාවල අපිට ඒක අර කෙටි යෙදුම් විදියට අපිට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් plane කියන, right? So that is plane. Okay, so since you knew prince, who is princess?
Kumariya.
Yes, very good. So princess, right? So that can be the daughter of a king, right? And then the next word, printer. Printer. So what do you mean by printer?
Printer is printing of a book, and newspaper print machine.
Yes, exactly. So printer is, we can say it is a machine or a device, right? A machine or a device which we can use to print. It can be books, it can be newspapers, or any written document, right? So printer is a device or a machine which we can use to print something written in a paper, right? And the next word, this is platoon. right? So this word is platoon. So do you know what is meant by platoon, Hirusha?
No, teacher.
Right, it's okay. I think this word is something which we do not hear very frequently. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් වැඩි ඇහෙන්නේ නැති වචනයක් මේ platoon කියන්නේ. Actually, what do we mean by a platoon is a subdivision of a soldiers group, right? ඒ කියන්නේ අපි දන්නවා යම්කිසි හමුදාවක සොල්දාදුවෝ ඉන්නවා. ඒ සොල්දාදුවන්ව එක එක divisions වලට දාලා තියෙනවා. right? එක එක බාලකායවල් කියලා තියෙන අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ මේ වගේ විවිධ කොටස් වලට ඒගොල්ලෝ බෙදලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඒ එක කොටසකට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ platoon, right? So it is a subdivision of a group of soldiers. Soldiers ලගෙන් හැදිච්ච group එකකට අපි කියන තව වචනයක් තමයි platoon කියන්නේ. Right? Okay, the next word. I'm sure. Hirosha, did you say something?
බලකාය කියන එකද teacher?
Oh, ඒ වගේ අදහසක් තමයි. Right? ඒ කියන්නේ යම්කිසි කොටසක්, කොට්ටාශයක් කියන එක.
Okay, teacher.
Right. Okay. So the next word, present. I'm sure you know what is the meaning of present. There are two meanings actually.
Present is පෙන්වනවා.
Yes, that is also one answer. Yes, good, correct. Actually, yes, we can present. And any other meaning?
Gift.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Gift. That is another meaning. And also there is another meaning. So it is related to the time. We use past tense, we use future tense, and we use present tense, right? Do you know these three tenses, Hirosha?
Yes, teacher.
Right, so that is past tense, present tense, and future tense. So what do we mean by this? Atita kala, vartamana kala, anagata kala, right? It is related to a time. So if I'm telling present, so present means දැන් කියන එක, right? So වර්තමාන කාලය කියන එක. එතකොට එතනදිත් අපි පාවිච්චි කරනවා present කියන වචනේ. එතකොට අපිට ඔයා කිව්ව විදිහට හරියටම අපිට when we show something, right? So I'm presenting what is in my screen, right? So during this Zoom meeting, I'm presenting my screen. So අපි යමක් පෙන්නනවා. Or else we can say it is a gift. And also we can say it is the current time, right? Vartamana kala. Okay, and then we will move on to the next word, priest. Do you know who is a priest?
No, teacher.
Okay, so as we discussed earlier, your Catholic friends go to church. So you might have seen in the church, there are some persons who wear white and they might have a black belt. And they do these prayers, right? So have you seen them? Someone who prays, but they are wearing something white and with a black belt. Have you seen such persons? මේ වගේ.
පියතුමා.
Very good. Yes, පියතුමා. right? පල්ලිවල තමා ඉන්නේ කතෝලික පල්ලිවල ඉන්නවා. ඒගොල්ලෝ තමා දැන් බුද්ධ ආගමේ හැටියට හාමුදුරුවෝ ඉන්නවා වගේ කතෝලික ආගමේ ඉන්නේ ඔය පියතුමා කියන කෙනා තමා ඒ ආගමේ ඉන්න අයවට ඒ ආගම ගැන කියලා දෙන්න, එතකොට යාඥා මෙහෙයවල් පවත්වන්න, ඒ වගේ දේවල් වලට ඉන්නේ පියතුමා. පියතුමාට අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන්නේ priest, right? So this one is priest. Okay, and the next word, plan. Okay, so do you know what is meant by plan?
Plan is teacher. This word is Sinhalese of යමක් හෝ යම් දෙයක් සැලසුම් කරනවා.
Yes, very good. So maybe I'm planning to go somewhere tomorrow, right? මම හෙට යම් කිසි දිහාවක යන්න සැලසුම් කරනවා. එතකොට සැලසුම් කරනවා කියන එක තමයි plan. I'm planning to go to, let's say, beach tomorrow, right? Or maybe I'm planning to go to school on Monday, right? So likewise, we are planning. Planning means we are thinking of doing something, right? And then the next word, promise. Do you know what do we mean by promise?
පොරොන්දු වෙනවා.
Yes, very good. So that means I'm giving a word. I'm telling that I'm surely do this, right? So I'm telling you, I will surely give you my book so that you can write down something, right? So that means I'm giving my word on something. I'm telling that I'm surely going to do this. So that is what we mean by promise. And the next word, plug. Plug. So what do we mean by plug? I'm sure this you might know.
Plug is teacher. ෆෝන් එකට charger එකක් plug කරනවා, සවි කරනවා.
Yes, so plug means the device. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක තමයි අපි plug එකට තමයි ගහන්නේ. I will show you the sorry. Right, so this is the plug, right? So we have plug points. So these are called to be plug points, and what we put inside or what we fix here is what we mean by plug, right? Okay, so I think now you understand all these words, right? Okay, so the next activity we need to do on this would be put the words in the above list into the right column given in the table, right? So this word is not correct, right? Put the words in the above list into the right column given in the table, right? So this right means may right WRITE කියන්නේ ලියන්න කියනවා. හැබැයි මෙතන එන්න ඕනේ මේ වචනේ නෙවෙයි, මෙතන එන්න ඕනේ right RIGHT නිවැරදි කියන, right? Or we can say correct, right? නිවැරදි තීරුවට ලියන්න කියලා. මේ අපිට දීලා තියෙන උඩ තියෙන වචන මෙතන අපිට තීරු දෙකක් දීලා තියෙනවා, columns දෙකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒ column එකේ එක column එකක කියන්නේ PL pl විදියට. කියන්නේ මේ උදාහරණයක් විදියට platform කියලා කියවන වචන තමයි මේ තීරුවට දාන්න ඕනේ. prince ඒ වගේ P එකයි R එකකිනුයි එන වචන තමයි අපි මෙතනට දාන්න ඕනේ. prince, right? So maybe I think we can do this together, right? So Mulimma, Hirosha, you can let me know. I will type here, right? Mama metana type කරගෙන යන්නම්. ඔයා මට කියන්න මේ තීරුවට මොනවද දෙන්න ඕන වචන ටික, ඊට පස්සේ මේ තීරුවට මොනවද දෙන්න ඕන වචන ටික. Right? So you can check from this box and tell me what are the words which I need to write down here. Right, so the first example given as platform, I think we discussed about the platform last time. Platform. So starting from here, from the first word, can you tell me what are the words which I need to type here? I will type it. Right, you can start.
Plant.
Okay, next one.
Next one is play.
Play, okay.
Plum.
Plump. Plump. Yes, plump. Okay.
Protect.
Are you sure we need to have protect here?
No, teacher. Plumber.
Plumber, yes. Plumber, right. Okay, what is the next word?
Pluck.
Luck, yes. Okay, what is the next word?
Planet.
Planet, yes, very good. The next one?
Pliers.
Pliers, yes, very good. Next one?
Platform.
Platform. So I will not write platform because it is already here. You can tell me the next one.
Pleasure.
Pleasure, yes, okay. And next one?
Plaster.
Plaster. Next one?
Plastic.
Plastic, yes.
Plural.
Yes, plural. Okay.
Play.
Play. Play, I think we have written here. What's the next?
Place.
Place, okay.
Plane.
Plane, yes.
Pluck.
Pluck, we wrote here.
No, teacher. Pluck. Plug.
All right. Yes, yes, plug. Okay, so I do not have enough space, so I will just write it here. Plug, okay.
Plan.
Plan, yes.
Teacher, what is meaning of platform?
Platform kiyanne we discussed last time. So in your school, ඔගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉස්කෝලේ තියෙනවා ඇති නේද ශාලාවක්, ලොකු ශාලාවක්. ඒ ශාලාවේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මොනවා හරි කවුරු හරි නාට්‍යයක් රංගපානකොට හරි ඒ වගේ යමක් කරනකොට රංගපානේ ටිකක් උසින් තියෙන තැනක නේද වේදිකාව කියලා කියන්නේ. වේදිකාවක් තියෙනවා. අන්න වේදිකාවට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ platform, right? අපි අපි දුම්රිය ස්ථානය ගත්තොත් අපි ගිහිල්ලා ටිකට් අරගෙන ඉවරලා දුම්රියට නගින්න දුම්රිය එනකල් ඉන්නේ. ඒකත් වේදිකාව කියලා කියනවා. මොකද ඒක උසයි අර දුම්රිය පාරට වඩා, රේල් පාරට වඩා උසයිනේ. ඒතර ඒකටත් අපි කියනවා වේදිකාවට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ platform. So a platform means something which is a surface which is generally higher, වැඩි උසකින් තියෙන්නේ, generally at a higher place than the rest of the area, right? වටේ තියෙන අනිත් areas වලට වඩා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ටිකක් උස මට්ටමක තියෙන වේදිකාවට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ platform කියලා, right?
Thank you, teacher.
Right.
I understand platform.
Okay, and any other words here?
No, teacher.
What about platoon? Platoon.
Platoon is හමුදා කණ්ඩායම බලකාය කියන අර්ථ.
Yes, so it also should come here, right?
Yes, teacher.
Platoon, yes, so we need to have platoon also listed here. Okay, so I think we have covered all. Right, so shall we move on to P and R, prince, right? So the example given here is prince. So can you tell me what are the words which should be listed here?
Protect.
Yes, very good, protect. Next one.
Pair.
Can you
Prepare.
prepare? Right. Yes, prepare. Okay. Next one.
Proud.
Proud. Yes. Next one.
Pronouns.
Pronounce. It should be pronounce, right? Pronounce. Okay. What is the next word?
Pray.
Pray. Yes. Pray. And
Prize. Prize.
price. Yes. PRI. Which one you are telling me?
ZD.
PRI is said. Okay. Next one.
Principal.
Yes. Principal. Right. Next one.
Price.
Price. I suppose it is PRICE, right?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Good. The next one.
Press. Press.
Press. Yes. Press. Very good. Press. Yes. The next one.
Printer.
Printer. Yes. Very good.
Princess.
Princess. Yes. Very good. Anything else?
Word is end, teacher.
What about priest? We had this priest, right?
And teacher.
Yes. And anything else? I think there are one or two more here. Promise. Did we write promise?
No, teacher.
Yes. So we need to write promise. Anything else? Did we write present?
Yes, teacher.
No, we have not written here. It is not here, right?
Yes, teacher. Present.
Yes, so we need to add present. I will write it here, present. Okay, so present. Yes, so I think now we have covered everything. Right, okay, so good. So now we are clear what about this PNL and PNS and everything. Right, okay. And then we have a very small activity here in which you need to select and write the most suitable word for each picture given below, right? So you need to look at the picture and you need to tell me what this is, right? And I will type, but this time in order for me to type, you will have to spell, right?
Teacher.
right මේකේ අපි මේ පින්තූරෙන් පේන එක ලියන්න ඕනේ. ඒක මම මෙතන ටයිප් කරන්නම්. ඔයා මට කියන්න ඕනේ ස්පෙලිංස් එක්ක මොනවාද අකුරු මම මෙතන ටයිප් කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා. Right?
Okay, teacher.
So what is A? What is the first one?
This picture is printer. PRINTER.
Yes, very good. PRINTER. And this one?
Next word is this picture planet.
Yes. So how do we spell?
PLA.
Yes.
NET.
Yes, very good. And picture C?
Picture C is princess. PRI.
Yes.
N
Hmm.
N C E double S. E double S.
Yes, very good. Picture D. What is this?
Plant. PLANT.
Yes, very good. This one?
E picture is price and present. PRIZE.
Yes, very good. And the other one?
PRESENT.
Yes, very good. And this one?
Pliers.
Yes.
PLIERS.
Yes, PLIERS. Right. This one?
Pray. PRAY.
Yes, very good. This one?
Play. PLAY.
Yes, very good. This one?
Plug. PLUG.
PLUG. Yes, very good. And the last one?
Priest. Priest. PRIEST.
Priest. Yes, PRIEST. Priest. Right. Okay, very good. So I think you are very clear about it. So why I asked you to spell the words is when we are doing this kind of activity, you need to remember what are the spellings. Right? So in words, when you are writing, in order to write it correctly, you need to know your spellings, right? So you need to study, right? ගෙදරදී තව පාරක් බලන්න මේ වචන ටිකට ගිහිල්ලා ඔයාට තනියම මේවා ලියන්න පුළුවන් ද ඒක දිහා බලන්න නැතුව. So you need to get practice. You need to practice how to write these words, right? So try at home, recall what are the different words we had and try to write them without looking at the book, right? පොත දිහා බලන්නේ නැතුව තනියම මේ වචන ලියලා පුරුදු වෙන්න ගෙදරදී මොකද අපි ඊට පස්සේ අපි රචනා ඒ වගේ ඒවා ලියනකොට මේ වචන අවශ්‍ය වෙන නිසා. Right, okay. Right, so I think it's almost 8. So in that case, we will be stopping here. But I think last time I said, since this reflexive pronouns is a little bit difficult, I told that we will do an exercise, right? Reflexive pronouns ටිකක් අමාරුයි වගේ තේරිච්ච හන්ද මම කිව්වා අපි exercise එකක් කරමු කියලා. අපිට ඇත්තටම දැන් වෙලා නැහැ. But would it be possible for you to take a photo of this, right? And do this in your book as homework. ගෙදර වැඩක් විදියට මේක ගෙදරදී දැන් we will be meeting again. Today is Saturday, so we will be meeting again on Thursday. So until then you have few days. So would it be possible? There are only 10 sentences. වචන වාක්‍ය 10යි තියෙන්නේ. මේ දීලා තියෙන වචනය අනුව she looked at blank in the mirror. So the noun is she, right? So you will have to identify what is the reflexive pronoun which should come here, right? මේ විදියට මේ වාක්‍ය 10 සම්පූර්ණ කරන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Would it be possible for you to take a photo of this?
Yes, teacher. I am take this screenshot.
All right, that's better. Yes, good. Right, so you got the screenshot?
Yes, teacher.
Right.
Ready?
Right. Okay. So then you can do this as homework. And if it is possible, even you can, once you complete it, you can send me, you can WhatsApp me so that I can correct it and send you my feedback. And we will discuss the answers Thursday. Right? Okay. So I hope everything we discussed today is clear. Right? So we can conclude the class for today and we will meet next Thursday, right?
Okay, teacher. Goodbye. Take care. Good
You too, take care. Good night.